What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck. And today we're going to talk about this beef between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. That's right. You guys been seeing it go on for the last few days. This past week, you've been seeing all the sports shows talk about it. But I'm here to weigh my opinion on this and why I think Denver will still come out victorious throughout the season. But before I continue to talk about that, I want to ask you guys to hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you guys can continue to get the latest when I drop my sports media takes. Okay. All right. So we've been seeing these interviews amongst Austin Reeves, LeBron James with his few comments, and Anthony Davis, Coach Darvin Ham. Obviously, these guys are feeling some type of way because the Denver Nuggets swept them. And they had been talking a little trash, right? But I think that they had the right to talk trash because that's an impressive sweep. You know, this is a team who just won their first championship. And we don't know all the chirping that was going on behind the scenes. We don't know all the chirping that was going on the court. We saw LeBron James get mad and trying to, throw bowls against Aaron Gordon. We saw his frustration. We saw how he talks when things don't go the King's way. And he tends to be tongue-in-cheek and gets away with a lot of shit that he says. However, it's a problem when somebody goes against y'all's king, LeBron James. You damn right. This one of those videos where I'm just going to call a spade and go through and dissect all of this one by one. Okay, so we know after the finals, LeBron James, what does he do? He gets his ass swept and then comes out and say, I don't know, this is gonna be a tough one for me, man. It's hard not to think about retiring. Like, I'm really thinking about it. First of all, right, we saw this guy once again use those puppet strings and twist the media. We saw him do that, and guess what? It worked in his favor. You know why? Because what did the media cover for the next 3 weeks to a month? Oh, LeBron James planning to retire. LeBron James planning to do this. First of all, you guys got to remember LeBron James' main objective, besides, beating the Warriors to ring number 5, it is to trump the one and only Michael Jeffrey Jordan. How did Michael Jeffrey Jordan go out? He went out with a championship in a documentary. LeBron James was hoping to have that same outcome, right? That's the first thing. He had the camera crew follow him throughout last season. He just knew that he was going to come back after he took that hiatus after breaking, the scoring title. You know what I'm saying? Like, he go on a month's hiatus and then come back when all the Lakers done put in work, all to get all of the glory, right? But it backfired on his ass because he got his ass swept. Secondly, he has openly stated that he wants to play with Bronny James. So I already knew that this guy wasn't retiring. He was just pulling y'all strings and making everybody panic because his feelings was hurt. Yes, it does suck to make it all the way to the end and not be able to make that last push to, make the finals. I get that. That's a huge blow. But please understand that LeBron James was not planning on to retire. He is a guy who loves this attention right now. He still can move pretty well for his age. I just don't see LeBron James, retiring anytime soon. You know what I mean? Like, at least for another 2 or 3 years, at least. But let me tell you guys something. Now, we know that the Denver Nuggets play the Lakers opening game, right? The home opener, right? What better way to crush the Denver Nuggets than on their ring ceremonial night to come out victorious? You guys don't think that the Denver Nuggets know that this is what they want to do, right? I'm going to tell you another reason why I side with the Denver Nuggets. I don't see AD being able to handle Joker. I also don't see him being reliable. I don't know if AD froze up in the middle of the media that day when he said that, me and Bron have talked and we keeping our receipts on everything that they said. I mean, bro, if I'm AD, knowing how fragile my ass is, I go to media day and I'm just like, yeah, looking forward to facing the Denver, Nuggets. It was very competitive playing against them. And obviously they got the best of us. Even if I'm mad, I'm going to come out and say those type of things because at the end of the day, I got my ass swept, right? Even if they win the home opener, the season opener, right? It still won't take away that sweep. But what's making me more irritated is watching all these shows dog Coach Malone because of his victory and up LeBron James and the Lakers because of their loss. You got guys like Richard Sherman and what's this fucking loser name? Keyshawn Johnson on Undisputed. Of course Shannon Sharp, ugly ass, all on TV talking about yeah. Coach Malone is a nobody. What has Coach Malone done? What has he did this? He hadn't done nothing. He about to enjoy his 15 seconds of fame. Okay, at the end of the day, he swept y'all king. He swept y'all king, and LeBron tried to go out and score more points that last game instead of making it all team ball. He wanted to jump out in front just so that the media could say LeBron James did all he could. When it comes to LeBron James, you guys fail to accept the fate and the reality that LeBron James is a master manipulator of the media, right? But I'm putting all my coins on Denver Nuggets. This is a team, their leader isn't fazed by media attention. He isn't fazed by winning a championship. This guy won the MVP twice, didn't give a rat's ass, went back home, bought a horse, and just stayed out the way. So if it was a guy who was into social media, a guy that really cared about, being victorious on game one, having something to prove, he doesn't really have that type of attitude. So it's not going to be a deal breaker for Joker if he doesn't win the home opener, because he's going to keep his eyes on the bigger prize. I also just don't see this team, the Lakers, with LeBron James playing style, unless he's, I see he's been in the gym at 3 a.m, 4 a.m, because obviously that, being swept haunts him. He's not getting any good rest, and he is seething to get his revenge on the Denver Nuggets. But I mean, I guess if the home opener is going to ignite you and help your season get off to a good start, then I guess it is good to beat the Denver Nuggets. But do know this: if the Denver Nuggets beat the Lakers on the home opener, watch how the media spins this shit. Watch how the media still somehow, some way gives kudos to LeBron James and the Lakers. Now, I don't really like some of the things Skip Bayless does, but when it comes to LeBron James and athletes that are similar to LeBron James, like Aaron Rodgers, especially with the media manipulation and the plot twist, he calls them out. And I really respect that about Skip Bayless. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about him, but he sees straight through he sees straight through LeBron James and his antics, right? So LeBron James comes out and says that he's planning on retire, and then Mike Malone goes on the Pat McAfee show and pretty much taunts him, saying, "Hey guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm retiring, but don't tell anybody." And you guys got to keep in mind, Mike Malone was on that coaching staff when LeBron James was in Cleveland. So he got to see LeBron James up close and personal. He got to see some of his selfish ways. He got to see the crybaby shit he's on that he always is doing. So he is pretty much going to keep feeling himself, because he knows deep down that he has a team that he is pretty much all in on. The Denver Nuggets are a good team, and I don't see them letting the Lakers constantly beat them throughout the season, because obviously they might have to match up again. So you cannot let the Lakers get the best of you in any of these games, really. And the same thing goes for the Lakers. But I think that as far as playing style, the superstar of the team, the selfless behavior that Joker displays is going to continue to help this team, because they have established a culture that works. You can plug and play several players with a culture that works, just like the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors have a foundation, and the foundation is the immediate three-headed monster: Dre, Steph, and Clay. So that culture is set. And mind you guys, I told you I got the Golden State Warriors going to the finals, because I believe that Chris Paul is going to be over there to temper and offset Draymond Green's foolish behavior and keep him from being a double ops agent working with LeBron James. Okay, that's first off. So let's get into this report about the back and forth chirping. Some of you guys may already know this, but I'm gonna go ahead and cover it because I don't know everything that was said, and I really want to get to the bottom of everything and give my perspective. And this is from Denver Sports, where it says Nuggets and Lakers feud is so good it leads NBA's opening night. Okay, what better way for the media to hype up something and push this game? I'm gonna tell y'all something. The Lakers better not get blown out. Oh, they better not get blown out. Y'all can get ready for a video if they do. But anyway, It goes on to say we won't have to wait long for the continuing Denver Nuggets and Los Angeles Lakers beef, as the foes from the 2023 Western Conference Finals will match up, open up 2023 through 24 NBA season, right? The Nuggets swept the Lakers, straight swept their ass out of the playoffs en route to a 16-4 record in franchise's first ever title. It was LeBron James' first time being swept that early in the playoffs in the face of the league and his team that won the offseason. That's what I don't like, right? Now, LeBron James has said and swept all these teams, all them Canada teams. Then nobody come out there and make no excuses. Then nobody come out there with a cast on their wrist talking about some they got mad and punched the wall. Then nobody come out there saying they might retire. Bro, you got swept. Take it like a G. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry that you guys don't like nobody to talk about LeBron James like this. I know that you guys, praise the ground that this guy walks on. But the truth is, this is the NBA. There's a lot of talent. Even if you're the best of the best, sometimes it just might not be your turn. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what this season has to offer, but the dude got swept, right? How about we normalize giving the team who actually won the championship a lot of praise instead of getting mad and offended that they are gloating? Because guess what? If the Los Angeles Lakers beat Denver all season long, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to gloat. Especially when you got your coach coming out speaking. You got Anthony Davis, fragile ass, coming out here speaking like he stayed healthy all season. And we know that ain't true, right? Goes on to say, Michael Malone threw shots in James following Denver's NBA Finals win over the Heat. The poking came as James weakly suggested he may retire, knowing damn well he wasn't going to retire, right? After losing to the Nuggets, and the Bear was provoked months later throwing a shot back at his former coach Malone from France. Ham has also joined the fray of the beef. All the while, a few Nuggets have talked about how much meaning beating the Lakers carried. That matchup again will not overshadow the accomplishment, but add to it. And the Lakers, who spent all summer trying to catch up to the Nuggets and finding better ways to match up with Jokic, the matchup again will not overshadow the accomplishment, but add to it. And the Lakers, who spent all summer trying to catch up to the Nuggets and finding better ways to match up the Joker and Jamal Murray. Now, I will say this: the Lakers did come up with an impressive roster. You know what I'm saying? They might be able to make a little noise, but at the end of the day, the Nuggets did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I hate that they got rid of Bruce Brown. I believe that was his name. I hate that they got rid of him because that guy was like he was pretty tough, and I liked him for the Nuggets, right? But it speaks volume when you spend your whole offseason really just bitter and mad that they got the best of you, right? That you make it your mission to just beat this one team. What about the rest of the West, right? What about the rest of the West? Because Joker and Murray gonna run the same type of pick and roll that Dame and Giannis gonna run, and the way Dame and Giannis might run that thing, it just may be unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? Like Philly 4th and 1. You know what I'm saying? When the Birds go 4th and 1 down there in the end zone, y'all already know what I'm talking about. Go Birds. But I'm saying, like, I think that they may have the most dynamic pick and roll. That's just my opinion, right? So moral of the story is what I'm trying to get at is these Lakers better not lose opening night, because yes, the Nuggets talk trash. They talk trash in that moment, but they're not really chirping like that. You got Austin Reeves coming out here, you know what I'm saying, got the new contract going for himself and all that, and then you got, you know, AD coming out here like, man, y'all boys better really come with it, man, because one thing I hate is for a person or a team to make all this noise and fold. You know what I'm saying? We call that front running, and the Dallas Cowboys do that very well. I don't want none of that front running shit. I want to actually look at this team and say, you know what, they got something. You know what I'm saying? Damn how it look on paper. I want to see how it's going to look on the court. And like I said, the Lakers have to worry about a lot of injuries, in my opinion. Like, they have to get into rhythm of playing with one another. I know that LeBron James is waking up 3 a.m, probably trying to build a lot of team camaraderie, but the Denver Nuggets are used to playing with each other. So they're just going to pick up where they left off. They got a few new pieces. We'll see how this season goes. But in my opinion, I think that the Denver Nuggets will still have the upper hand on the Los Angeles Lakers, as they will be trying to figure it out. Then you got the new NBA policy who won't allow a lot of these cats to rest. So there might be injuries sooner than later. So keep an eye out for that. I just wanted to make this video and give you guys my perspective on this. Like always, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know how you charge the game. Peace.